the purpose of this interview. It's more personal. I want to find out a bit more about the inside life of a pop punker. Like for the focus group, it's more about the music video. I want to really get to know the core of a pop punk person. So like, if you want to just introduce yourself, say a bit about yourself.
I'm Nikita. I'm 18, almost 19. I work at Vans. I'm a supervisor at Vans, which is obviously quite pop punk in general. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I love gigs. I love pop punk. It's the only genre I listen to, I guess. I'm very much in the scene.
Yeah.
I guess,
Scene kid.
I am a scene kid.
So like scene kid, you for psychographics, you'd say more of it like you do what you want.
Yeah.
Led on anyone else. It's all your own.
Yeah, I definitely 100%. I don't think anyone else has an input in what I do or what I say in a way. I guess it's quite rebellious, but it's more just that I am. Yeah, I'm just kind of very independent on my own, lone wolf sort of thing.
Yeah. So in terms of your interests, hobbies, lifestyle, like I'm guessing pizza.
Shoes. I actually had pizza yesterday and shoes. But yeah, pizza is my favourite food. Pizza is in all of my social media. Same with Vans, on all my social media. My hobbies, going to gigs, supporting the Boyf at gigs. Boyf is in a pop punk band, so that helps. Other than that, I think it's just kind of spending time with mates, chilling with some friends, having a few drinks down the pub, getting tattooed.
So I know everybody asked you this in the focus groups, like what would be the main reason why you watch a pop punk music video rather than just a generic mainstream pop punk?
It's just to support. It's just to support my favourite bands, like Net Deep. Every time they release a music video, I'm straight on it. It's just mainly to help the band know that people are there to support. And sometimes it is to find out more about the song. If it's more for deeper meaning, then definitely to like see if there is anything behind it that I haven't noticed.
Yeah.
And if it's a band that's quite creative as well, I want to see what they've done with it. Like, I don't know if like Rome released a new music video called Plain Fiction, and it's completely out there.
I know.
And I love it. It's amazing.
It's a nice story character.
Yeah, it's like Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Kind of
Cinderella.
Yeah. It's amazing.
It's so good. So you kind of built onto my next question. You're like, what would be your sort of favourite sort of pop punk videos?
Net Deep Gold Steps.
Yeah.
It's just 100% pop punk, generic, hardcore, 100% pop punk.
Yeah.
Can't get more pop punk than that. Probably Big Rate 2, All the Small Things.
Yeah.
Because it's just a laugh, it's just a joke.
The humour's quite important.
Yeah, definitely. What else? That's a really good one. Plain Fiction by Rome. Another one. Other than that, Paranoia.
Yeah.
By I don't remember.
That's
like
nice.
the use of graphics on screen.
Yeah.
Is amazing. Just the way they've done it is incredible.
I think one of the main reasons why I love Gold Steps so much is because like it's a spin off on the performance aspect of the video. Like it's not just they're stuck in a room for 2 minutes singing. They're off on like this truck with a massive skate ramp on it,
which is again very fun.
Yeah, just cut straight off, dive into the lake. It's just Like for me, I'd probably say one of my favourite videos would be Gum by Miss Blood.
I actually haven't watched that. No.
Oh, it's just really like it's quite different. It stands out. You wouldn't associate with pop punk at all because there's no sort of like pizza, laugh with your friends, skateboarding. It's more emotional, personal interpretation of the lyrics. It's still got a sort of like. It's actually quite interesting because the narrative, for the whole of the video, you think because it starts off the established shot is this guy on the floor. You think, oh, he's dreaming and he's spaced out. And then he gets up, starts looking around, and then you see like it's a camera shot of this girl. So obviously a sort of link, like a love interest. And as the video goes on, they get together. But then the audience thinks, oh, it's like a stereotypical love story. But then it cuts to the first shot again, and it's just a dream, a memory.
Oh,
so it's quite an interesting.
Sad.
Yeah, I feel like it's an interesting adaptation.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a page in the head a bit. You're like, oh.
Yeah, like that sort of thing is really what appeals to me. I want to like make sure the audience like left thinking. Like, the structure doesn't have to be like closed, so we all know the answers. It can be like, oh, what happens next? So it leads on to stuff.
Yeah, I like that. That's really good.
So for my idea for Fossa, it's like the whole idea of a breakup. The guy's going crazy, like he's distraught. He's been with his girl for ages. something low-key lighting, really play on that. I'm thinking more friendly, like familiar pop punk games, like the inside of a house. It doesn't have to be extravagant, like on gold steps or on the ramp. It can just be as simple, like going through the house or going slightly out onto the street. Just like really showing the emotion of what's happening, but playing massively on lighting.
Yeah.
Just really showing through that, as well as like obviously showing the alternative conventions. So you got your black hoodie, jeans, Vans, that sort of thing. Just to make sure everyone knows it's pop punk, but at the same time it's got that deeper meaning.
Yeah. When I think of fossa, I think a good idea would maybe using a forest.
Yeah.
For that narrative. Think about like if it's going to go from what if like say it's just a breakup, you kind of want some space.
Yeah.
But you're kind of lost in your head at the same time. So
like
an empty forest with really low-key lighting, maybe like a few little lights, like weird, kind of quirky, different shots. I think could kind of get you, like, kind of the idea you want, like in the same.
Because like with this idea, I feel like a performance from the bands, like not necessarily like the whole video where they're playing instruments, they see everything, but like one or two lines by the vocalist just in there, dropped in. But then at the same time, I feel like I really want to explore the whole idea of a narrative.
Why did
the performance?
Yeah, maybe do like a bit of both.
Yeah.
Maybe like have kind of more of the deep parts to narrative in some respects. Kind of like, I don't know, I'm not saying split screen, but kind of like jump cut. I don't know. Yeah, cross cutting. That's it. And maybe like have, instead of having a performance, using the locations that you're going to use for the narrative, just have the lead singer stood there, just looking at the camera and singing. Instead of having the whole band, just have one person or the actor or whoever is gonna, the thing's gonna be about, have them kind of act as the lead singer and just have like a straight face.
Sort of.
Just straight at the camera.
So I like that idea a lot, because I've been thinking about that and I was thinking, well, have you seen All I Want by Days Remember? Yeah. You know how they've got all the other like alternative band members singing it? I think like instead of like always having band members, but I could go with like strangers, members of the public, like saying that sort of thing, like questioning, creates that doubt in the audience's mind.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
But like, so my final question, Joy, to you. It's like any sort of conventions or pop punk would you like to actually subvert, and theories I'd like to challenge within the video?
Maybe have more girls in it.
Yeah?
You don't see girls in the videos unless it's a love interest. You don't see, like, there's a few bands that come up now, like obviously Paramore's a statement.
Yeah.
But like there's a few bands coming up now. There's one that's called New Found Glory at the moment, and it's fronted by a woman, and you don't see that.
It's quite unique.
Yeah, and obviously with the lead singer Boston Manor being a man, having a woman be the kind of like lead thing. But obviously her voice would be like a man. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I feel like
something to work on.
Yeah. I feel like it could work if it's done well.
Yeah.
But that could be one. Like even if like you have the whole thing about a man, but have more women in it than you would normally.
They drive the narrative rather than just being in the background.
Yeah. Like be it like in it instead of being just about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like just it's more like a location, the lighting.
I think the location is the most important.
The most priority.
I think location and lighting is the most important part of it, and obviously like the length of shots and things like that. But with mise en scène and the general filming, I think location and light is definitely the most important. I've been able to do the effect that you're looking for.
Yeah. That sounds good. Thanks.
Yeah, it's alright.